Okay, so let's start with the second problem. Okay, so how many grams of H2O will be required to produce 5 moles of oxygen? Okay, so, and this is our equation, okay? And of course, this is the actual setup. Okay, so if you look at it, let me see here. Just trying to make it look prettier. Okay, so if you look at it, is basically they give you moles, right? And then you end up with grams of unknown. So grams of unknown is this one. That you don't know this. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so in here, let's start with given. Okay, your given is 5 moles of O2. So that is your given. Okay, and then your unknown is going to be your grams, and it's going to be of H2O. Now you can shorten that. Instead of grams, you could just put a G. That's fine. Okay. And basically, the next thing is your molar mass. Okay. So your molar mass in here, whoever has grams, and I didn't say that in problem one, but whoever has grams, that's the one that you need to figure out the molar mass. Okay. So since your unknown has your grams, that's the one you need to solve for molar mass. Okay. So you need the periodic table at this point. You need to look for hydrogen and you need to look for oxygen. Now there are 2 hydrogens, okay, so it's 2 times, and there's 1 oxygen. So for each atom, you gotta get the weight of it, the grams of it, okay? So in here, we're gonna go ahead and look at the periodic table, and I might be off a little bit, so just it's okay. I mean, I'm not looking at the answers right now in front of me in what you have in front of you. Just as long as you got the closest number to it, it's fine. Okay, so hydrogen has a 1.008 grams each one, right? And then oxygen has 15.999 grams. So you multiply it, and it will be 2 times 1.008 equals 2.016 grams. And then this is, of course, 15.999. So you add that with 15.999, that will equal to 18.015 grams, which is equal to 1 mole. Okay, which you could tell from here on your molar mass that the grams of this will equal to 1 mole. You see that? And the good thing is that they give you the number on this one, so you could just guide yourself just in case you get confused. The ones are always correct in here. Okay, so now let's go ahead and do the mole ratio. Again, mole ratio is unknown over given, but to get the number, you gotta get the equation. Okay, so your unknown is going to be, it's again, both of them are moles, of course. It's going to be H2O, your unknown, and then your given is going to be oxygen. Now the number, let's go look at the number. The H2O in the equation, again, the number is based on the equation. So H2O will be 2, and the given would be oxygen, which is a 1. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, we always start with your given, which is 5 moles of oxygen. Always, 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 you start with your given. Okay, and then from there, you're gonna go ahead and remember that this is moles of oxygen, right? Because this is moles of oxygen, that's moles of oxygen. So how do you know what's next? Well, your mole ratio, you see how it has moles of oxygen? So this is the one that goes in here. And just to be sure, check your answer. Mole ratio goes next. Okay, so it will be 1 and then 2 moles of H2O. Okay, so you're done with this. And now this is mole of H2O, so it's mole of H2O. Okay, so if it's moles of H2O, then that means it is the next one, which this is molar mass is H2O, right? We've got basically the grams of H2O, right? So it would be 1 mole, and it equals to the molar mass, which is 18.015 grams. Then you multiply, multiply, and then you multiply. You get a division. It will be 5 times 2 times 18.015 equals 180.15. And this is over 1. So you know that anything that's over 1, because it's 1 times 1, that will be equal to 180.15. And it will be grams of what? Grams of water. Okay, that will be how much it will make. And that will be your answer.